Next, the X-linked dominant inheritance. The word it implied. Dominant allele means just one copy is required for its expression. Unlike the recessive characters, where both that means respect to females, two copies are required. That means homozygous condition is required for its expression respect to female. But in case of male, because of hemizygous condition, one copy is required. Not just X or even Y also same concept. But here X-linked dominant, one copy is required. But the thing is, the intensity of lethality is different. Say in case of male, one copy is required, just like it doesn't matter the recessive or dominant, one copy is required because of hemizygous condition. But in case of female, since one normal copy is there, though there is one dominant, that means affected dominant trait, yet because of this normal copy, there is a balance, gene balance. But there is no such possibility in males because of hemizygous condition. And because of this, the danger, what we call lethality of X-linked dominant effect on male is high when compared to female. But the thing is, an affected father always leads to an affected daughter. Here, son is saved. I told you already. Say a father is affected, but the mother is normal. And since the father contains one dominant gene, the same has been inherited to the daughter. Daughter gets affected, but sons remain normal. That means quite. This is the only safe. That means first plus point with respect to wholesome issues, because whether it is X-linked recessive or X-linked dominant, ultimately the male shall get affected. But there is one possible safety is like when father is get affected, when when the mother is normal. For instance, we'll think like this: when mother is normal and father is affected, the daughter shall get affected and the son will remain normal, because the son will get Y chromosome, normal Y chromosome from the father, whereas a normal X chromosome from mother, so he is quite safe. But daughter gets affected. So let's take the particular example. We already discussed follicular hyperkeratosis and incontinentia pigmenti. When compared to X-linked recessive disorders, X-linked dominant conditions, that means traits or disorders, are not as frequent as the X-linked recessive disorder. Say follicular hyperkeratosis. The name it implied excess deposition of keratin that leads to formation of rough cone-shaped structures. Whereas incontinentia pigmenti, the word it implied random loss of melanin that leads to mosaic appearance of skin. Say take particular example, say incontinentia pigmenti. Incontinentia pigmenti. Say I told you already, one copy is enough. Here capital I stands for affected because of dominant nature. Just reverse to the recessive. Small I is normal. Say here mother is normal. Okay, mother is normal, whereas father is affected. Capital I told you already. Affected father leads to affected daughter. Whereas son is safe because he got normal X chromosome from mother, whereas normal Y chromosome from father. So just in this case only there is a bit relief when compared to other disorders. Generally, obviously the male usually get affected in X-linked recessive disorders. Now, as I say, be it is color blindness, be it is hemophilia, be it is Duchenne muscular dystrophy. But in case it is a bit relief, because in this case the son is quite safe. But the thing is, the intensity of lethality is high, because since in female there is one more copy, that means one safe or normal copy of X chromosome, which is gene balance. But in case of female, since because of hemizygous condition, there is no such gene balance, so he had to bear the brunt. So this is common for say incontinentia pigment and same for follicular hyperkeratosis. Okay, with respect to X-linked dominant inheritance. But then other concept, Y-linked inheritance, what we call Y-linked characters. The name it implied Y-linked. Y means a holandric. Holandric means completely restricted to male. That means the Y chromosome which is present only in male, say father, will inherit the Y chromosome from him to son. That's it. There is no more female role. This is very important, no? And the most important, the SRY gene, sex determining region on Y chromosome, and which is responsible for the male characteristics, is one of the best example. And the Y chromosome, that means Y are holandric characters. Or say hypertrichosis, that means development of hair on the rim of the pinna. Porcupine man, that means the stiff straight hair on the body, a webbing of toes, or some of the characters of Y or holandric genes or Y-linked inheritance, which are restricted to males only. That means here affected father always leads to affected mother, affected son. And there is no involvement of females. Here on the whole issues, it is clear that males are most probably the effect will get effect when be it is X-linked recessive or X-linked dominant. Here and most important concept here is, say we are discussing case of X-linked dominant, affected father leads to affected daughter. Here son is saved. And so we have discussed about sex-linked inheritance, X-linked and Y-linked. X-linked again, X-linked recessive and X-linked dominant. X-linked recessive color blindness, hemophilia, Duchenne muscular dystrophy. X-linked dominant, follicular hyperkeratosis and incontinentia pigmentosa. Y-linked means say hypertrichosis. Here with respect to X-linked inheritance, we have discussed about color blindness and hemophilia. There is another disorder what we call Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Duchenne muscular dystrophy is very rare and very dangerous disorder, because there is a protein called dystrophin protein synthesized by the gene called dystrophin gene located on the X chromosome. And this dystrophin gene is the largest gene present in human being. And this dystrophin protein, which has been synthesized from the same, is responsible for strengthening the muscle fiber, because it connects the sarcolemma to that of the outer layer of muscle filaments. This connection between the sarcolemma with that of the outer layer of muscle filaments by the dystrophin is essential for the strength of the muscle fiber. Lacking of this dystrophin protein because of a Duchenne muscular dystrophy, that means because of X-linked recessive disorder on particular dystrophin gene, leads to lethal conditions. Say the affected boy generally may not get survive beyond early 20s, and he will be subject to progressive weakening or loss in the strength of the muscles and lack of coordination. This is very important. Here the thing is, here the son actually who got affected because of mother who might be homozygous or carrier. We have discussed already. X-linked recessive. Here the affected son is because of a heterozygous, that means carrier mother or a homozygously affected mother. This is very rare disorder and most dangerous disorder. So on the whole, the crux point for this sex-linked inheritance are nothing but Thomas Hunt Morgan's sex linkage in eye color of Drosophila melanogaster. Actually, he's trying to analyze the behavior of two particular alleles responsible for the eye color in Drosophila, and during this concept, he has given a concrete evidence that specific alleles are responsible for, that means specific alleles associated with our specific chromosomes, what we call sex linkage inheritance. So we have discussed traits controlled by genes present on one of the sex chromosomes or sex inheritance, and there is a difference with that of XY linked characters, because the XY linked characters they do undergo crossing over, but the sex linked inheritance, that means the genes they don't undergo pairing or crossing over. This is very essential. Okay, so it's about today's topic in genetics, sex linked